So I want to talk about the Trump baby blimp and also the Sadiq Khan baby blimp as well, because this isn't good. This isn't good in any sense. Basically, I really don't like all of this, and I know there are tons of people I like that think these are hilarious and awesome. Oh, I hate these. This is okay. Now I don't hate it. It disappoints me. It's not that it makes me angry. It's that it makes me sad. So, according to this Hill article, the Trump baby blimp to go on world tour. So if you don't know about what's going on, a bunch of people in the UK got a bunch of money together, and basically Trump is going to visit the UK, and when he does, they're going to fly this blimp around to make him look stupid. And as a reaction to that, there are then people going around and doing the same thing with Sadiq Khan, which if you don't know, Sadiq Khan is the mayor of London. They're going to do the same thing and make a blimp of him to look like a baby as a reaction to this one. And I guess I saw some controversy, not controversy. I saw some questions of whether or not it would actually go up on while he was here, and it looks like it will. As far as I can tell right now when I'm making this video, it is going to go up. And it just looks dumb. It just disappoints me, because this isn't going to change hearts and minds. This isn't going to convince anyone. Same thing, and when I talk about this, I also mean the Sadiq Khan one too. It's not going to convince anyone of anything. This thing, I believe it was, I can't remember if it was the Hill that showed this to me or not. There we go, right here. More than 25,000 pounds has been raised, or about $33,850. So they took $34,000 of money for this blimp. And again, there's a Sadiq Khan one too, which raised, I think, not as much, but quite a bit of money. That is a lot of money that I can't think of anything worse to spend this on. Like, you could spend it on charity. You could spend it on activism. You could spend it on education. You can change hearts and minds in a way that is not this, because this isn't going to change anyone's minds. And from what I can tell, these are all just trolls. These are all just to upset people, which, again, like, you wanna troll people, like, fine. Like, I have nothing against that. But this is so much money, and this is so dumb. Like, I think it'll backfire, honestly. I think if you're looking for publicity, if you're looking to win some kind of culture war or a political battle, this is not the way to go around it, because everyone is going to look at this and say, this is dumb. Like, everyone that is a fan of Trump is going to look at this and say, this is dumb. And everyone that is not a fan of Trump is going to look at this and go, we got him. We got him, guys. We made him look stupid. Which, again, if you know who Trump is, like, bad publicity, good publicity, he likes publicity. It doesn't matter. Like, look at the whole fake news thing that happened. He won based on that. Like, if it wasn't for people trying to make him look stupid, trying to make him look like a bad person, we wouldn't be where we are today. So just keep that in mind, that this isn't helping anyone. And again, it's not that it's a horrible, awful thing that's going to ruin it. It's not like it's a terrible thing, because I guess I'm making it sound like I think it's that way. It's just dumb. For everyone involved, it's just dumb. Now, there's also one here by The Independent. This is Trump supporters enraged by angry baby balloon to fly over London during the UK trip. If you want to know, that is what it looks like. If I can get it to play. There we go. That's what it looks like. They already have it made. But it just looks dumb. Like, it's not that I'm angry about it. It's just I'm disappointed in that this is what we are spending our money on. It's this, like, we're spending money on blimps to make people look like babies. That's... it's sad. And I don't... Again, back to the Sadiq Khan balloon, too, because I know that's the thing. My thing is, I can understand the Sadiq Khan balloon a little bit, but it's still stupid. I did not give my money to this because I think there are way better ways to spend your money. Way better things. Give to, like, an institute that does research, that does education. Like, the Foundation for Economic Education is trying to convince people of all sorts of things. They're giving out free economics materials whenever they can. They're selling, of course, economics books as well. They're doing all kinds of research and writing. And they're doing good stuff. And then I look at this and it's like, it's just dumb. But yeah, the Sadiq Khan balloon, if your goal is to upset Sadiq Khan, or not, actually, I take that back. If your goal is to embarrass Sadiq Khan, then this blimp is for you, because I think it will do that job. Because again, if you're Trump and you're going to the UK and people put up a blimp of you looking stupid, all you feel is like, okay, dumb protesters, people just being stupid, whatever. Or you might be like, ha, I got under their skin enough to give $34,000, enough to get people to give 34 grand to do this kind of thing. So for all you know, he might see it as a good thing. It could go either way. But the Sadiq Khan one, I guess, can hurt. It can embarrass him in that, again, you're Trump, you show up to the United Kingdom, let's say you're in London. I don't know if he's going to meet Sadiq Khan or not, probably not, or I don't know either way. But then again, you're in London, and the people take that time to put up a big blimp of their own mayor looking like a baby. That has to embarrass Sadiq Khan. Because again, it's the fact that it's in his own city that it's happening. If Los Angeles were to do that, or if New York City or Chicago were to put up a Sadiq Khan blimp, it would be completely pointless, because it's like, okay, these people apparently don't like him, whatever. But it's the fact that it's in his own city that kind of makes him look dumb. But again, I wouldn't spend my money on this. This just seems dumb. This just seems like a waste of money. I believe, here we go. This one, the Sadiq Khan one raised £18,000, looks like. And, of course, the Independent article goes through, like, all these people. Donald Trump Jr. looks like. Nigel Farage saying this is embarrassing. Stuart Miller, I don't know who that is, are saying this is dumb. This is a dumb thing to do. And, like, the article's trying to make... The author of the article seems to want to make it seem like we're getting under their skin. I just think this looks dumb. Like, I know I've said that, like, 50 times now. But this just seems really dumb. Like, if you're looking at this, I'm just saying this as a future reference, whatever side of the political spectrum you're on, no matter what, this just looks dumb. This makes people turn away from politics. And again, I think I despise politics. I think politics is awful. What I like is the discussion of ideas part. For me, politics is when a bunch of people get together and make decisions without any knowledge of economics or psychology or knowledge of how the world works or how society works, and then they start making decisions that impact all of us in a negative way. That, for me, that's politics, when people that should know this stuff don't know any of it and they make decisions. I'm interested in the discussion, the research, the discussion of ideas and all that stuff. And this is just going to turn people away from this because it's gotten so stupid that we're now putting up blimps of other people looking like babies to make a political point. And again, like, if the people want to do this with the Trump one, I'm all for it, honestly. In a sense, I know I just spent the last 8 minutes saying I thought it was dumb, which I do think it's dumb. But like, if these people want to do it, like, okay, spend 34 grand doing something like this. Waste your money on that. And meanwhile, I'm just saying, for anyone on my side, which is not pro-Trump, but on the generally center-right, like liberalist, libertarian, I guess conservative, depending on how you define it. For the people on that side, on the right generally, or the center, there's a better way to spend your money than on blimps. Again, donate to charity, donate to some kind of organization that I'm just thinking of economics. Like, that's the one thing people need to know. Like, the best thing you can do for the world right now, in my opinion, is teach economics in a way that is incredibly simple and entertaining, not in an incredibly boring way, because economics is boring. When people hear economics, they think, like, I don't care, this is boring. At least history can be interesting. Economics is dull. It's boring. I mean, I don't think it's boring, but that's because I'm willing to read I'm willing to read Human Action and be like, oh, this was a good book. Most people aren't willing to do that. The best thing you can do with your money, in my opinion, is at least try to give money towards organizations like that do research and try to convince people, and not just putting up these stupid things. It's just disappointing. It makes me sad about what's going on. Like, why are we doing this? And again, just to be fair, I think both of these are dumb. Both the Sadiq Khan balloon and... I mean, I think the Sadiq Khan one is at least a little bit funny in that, again, I said it was in London, so it'll embarrass him. And it is a kind of response to the people doing the Trump one. But yeah, remember that Trump won the election, despite everyone, despite everyone calling him a fascist and making him look dumb and insulting him and doing all this stuff, it is not working. Because what happens is you take people that relatively like because I do this all the time, and if you do this too, if you don't notice it, it's not that you're not doing it, it's just that you're not noticing you're doing it. When you have a position on someone, generally it's not extreme. It's generally like, like a person. He has his upsides, he has his downsides. There's some good things about him, some not good things about him. Generally, you're not going to be in the center. You'll lean one way or the other, but you'll fully admit that like this person has flaws or this person has some upsides. Unless we're talking about Hitler or Stalin or something like that, generally there's ups and downs. But if I come along and I start insulting this person, well, then you're going to start defending him. You're going to say, well, what about this and this? And eventually you're going to move your position further to the point where you're defending this person. You're saying they're the greatest person ever. Again, maybe not to that extreme. But you're going to take the side of they're a good person, even if you didn't think they were that great. You're going to take that position because you are going to be the opposite position of the one saying this person's terrible, and vice versa. If someone says this person is great and you think they really weren't that great, you're going to say, well, they're actually not that great. It's just what happens. People tend to take the opposite position on something that they are not like fully one way or the other on. But that's just that. This isn't going to do anything good. It's just spend your money on something better, or don't spend your money at all on activism or donate or any kind of donation. Instead, just spend it on yourself, spend it on a friend. Like, don't spend it at all. Save your money. Who knows where the economy will go? But yeah, if I haven't made my point already, and I think I've rambled on for about 12 minutes. For some reason in this version, this new setup I have, it allows me to ramble. I don't know why. Because I have visuals and that I can do much more things on the fly. But yeah, but let me know what you think. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I always welcome feedback. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more stuff like this. Helps me out a lot. And thanks for watching.